Hello, friends. Let's talk a little bit about CJ Stroud, in particular, this 2023 Panini Prizm rookie card, number 339. Let's ask ourselves, what's it worth? What's our entrance point? And what's our exit point? So, let me know what you think down below, but let's get on to it. First things first, let's take a look at the looks. Beautiful card, I will say that. Very classic pose, getting ready to throw the rock. I don't need anything much more than that. Coming out of the new 2023 Prizm box, you're going to get some classic, straightforward, very simple styling on this card because obviously they've got other inserts and parallels to consider to leave all the fun to. But for me, this look, classic and beautiful. I appreciate that. As far as the graph is concerned, we're seeing relative consistency here. We do have a few outliers. You got that $31 going all the way up to $52, but we're seeing most of the action happening in that $39 to about $44 range. Pretty consistent throughout, which is interesting, especially for a rookie card right now. We're seeing a lot of play, and especially in different sports right now, we're seeing huge variations and swings. Again, all of these actually happened in the same day. So there's a lot of this card out there, a lot of people interested in it, a lot of people trying to buy the straight base card so they can get it out, get it graded, and see if they can get them that special 10. Anyways, on to the data set that we're looking at here. So we got yellow, green, orange, and blue. These are the most important numbers on this list. We've got all 15 sales that have happened on eBay, actually, is where these were pulled from. These are the most recent ones that I personally could find. And what you're seeing here is an average in the yellow of $41.90. So what this represents is the bidding price that people are putting out there on eBay. So this is the average winning bidding price that these people above had to spend in order to get it. Shipping, you're going to add another $4.73. So your out the door price on average right now on these 15 would be $46.63. For me, obviously, way too high. Not getting anywhere near this $41.90, especially not touching $46.63, even though you're seeing plenty of cards as far as prices getting pretty close to that. But I'm nowhere near that. I'm closer to this $35.61. And what this represents, this column represents the sellers. This is what the seller gets to take home. Why? Because, well, there's fees, right? Roughly a 13 to 15% fee gets tacked on of the total price, and that gets reduced. So for me, just taking the average of the bidding price and dropping that down by 15% gives me the $35.61. That's looking a little better, most certainly. But we're going to take an average here real quick to get my personal valuation, my entry point, if I am interested in finding this. So let's sort this ascending real quick, and we are going to see the fifth card down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the bottom 33% of sales that happened, brought in for the seller, $32.30. I like to split the difference between the orange and this fifth one down. So let's call it about $33.50. That's my entry point. That's where I see the valuation and what it's worth if I'm a buyer on this card. And if I'm looking to sell, I'm pricing it right around this yellow, $42. See if I can get some action on it. Again, there's plenty of action on the higher end. Look at these last 5 sales. You're looking at $49, $49, $50, $50, $52. So the highest 5, which is the top third, no longer the bottom third, is still priced significantly higher than that $42 target price that I've got out there. So you could certainly, if you needed to flip it quick, a $42 to $45 buy it now price, you could probably flip it very quickly within that frame. So let me know what you think about an entry and exit point for this CJ Stroud card, what you think it's worth. I'm pegging it right at about $33.50. If I'm using my money, that's where I'm looking at it.